There is a sentence you need to hear. The best day to start was yesterday. The second best day is today. Because yesterday is gone. You can't reach it. You can't change it. You can't go back and make the decision you should have made. But you have something yesterday doesn't. You have today. And right now, you are standing at the edge of another decision. You can keep waiting. Or you can begin. Maybe you've been telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll train. Tomorrow you'll study. Tomorrow you'll build the business. Tomorrow you'll fix your habits. Tomorrow you'll become the person you've been talking about becoming. But tomorrow has become a hiding place. A comfortable excuse disguised as a plan. And every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you're making a deal with a future version of yourself that doesn't even exist yet. You don't need another perfect Monday. You don't need the beginning of a new month. You don't need January 1st. You need a decision. Today. Think about a soldier preparing for battle. He doesn't wait until the battlefield to start training. He knows preparation happens before the moment arrives. But here's the truth. You will never feel completely ready. There will always be another reason to wait. You don't know enough. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough time. You're not confident enough. You don't have the perfect plan. So you wait. And while you wait, someone else starts with less than you have. They aren't more ready. They simply began. That's what separates action from intention. Intention feels productive. Action creates progress. You can spend 10 years thinking about changing your life. Or you can spend one day actually changing it. And no, you don't have to change everything today. That's another trap. People think starting means going from 0 to 100. It doesn't. Starting means taking the first step. One page. One workout. One application. 1 hour of focused work. One difficult conversation. One decision to stop wasting another day. Small beginnings are still beginnings. Look at a fire. Nobody looks at the first spark and says, "That's not enough." They understand what a spark can become. Your first action is the spark. Feed it. Protect it. Return to it tomorrow. Then the next day. Soon, the thing that once looked impossible begins to grow. But there's something else you need to understand. You cannot recover lost time by feeling guilty about it. Maybe you wasted months. Maybe you wasted years. Maybe you started before and quit. Maybe you knew exactly what you needed to do and still didn't do it. Fine. Learn from it. But stop punishing your future for the mistakes of your past. Regret is useful only when it teaches you something. After that, it becomes a weight. You don't need to carry yesterday into today. Leave it there. Because the past can teach you, but it cannot move for you. Only you can. And this is where discipline begins. Not when you're motivated. When you're tired. Not when you're confident. When you're uncertain. Not when everything is going right. When everything feels difficult. Anyone can start when they feel inspired. The real test is whether you can continue when the excitement disappears. That's where habits are built. That's where identity changes. Every time you act despite resistance, you send yourself a message. I am someone who follows through. And eventually, you stop seeing yourself as someone who is trying to change. You become someone who has changed. But don't wait for confidence to arrive first. Confidence is often the reward for taking action. You don't become confident and then act. You act. You survive the discomfort. You improve. And confidence follows. Like a man walking into a dark forest with only a small light. He doesn't need to see the entire path. He only needs to see the next few steps. That's all you need. You don't need to know exactly where your life will be 5 years from now. You need to know what you should do today. Then do it. The road reveals itself as you walk. And yes, There will be resistance. Your mind will tell you to stay comfortable. Your phone will be there. Your distractions will be there. Your excuses will be there. The storm will come. But storms don't ask whether you're ready. They arrive. And when they do, you discover what you've built inside yourself. So start before you're ready. Start while you're afraid. Start while you're uncertain. Start with what you have. Because waiting for perfect conditions is another way of choosing nothing. And nothing compounds. Action does. 1 day of discipline becomes 2. 2 becomes 10. 10 becomes a year. And eventually, the person who started with one small decision looks completely different. Not because of one massive moment. Because of thousands of small ones. That's how lives change. Quietly. Then suddenly. One day, people will ask how you became so disciplined. They'll see the result. They won't see the mornings you didn't want to get up. They won't see the nights you chose your goal over comfort. They won't see the days when nobody believed in you. They'll only see the finished product. But you'll know. You started when you finally stopped waiting. So don't worry that you didn't start yesterday. You can't change that. Don't waste today wishing you had. Because 1 day from now, you'll wish you had started today. And 1 year from now, you'll either be grateful that you began, or you'll still be standing in the same place, making the same excuses. That choice is being made right now. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. So take the first step. Make the call. Open the book. Start the workout. Write the first page. Build the first version. Do something. Anything that moves you forward. Because the perfect day doesn't exist. But today does. And today is enough. The best day to start was yesterday. You missed it. Good. Forget it. The second best day is today. So stop waiting. Stop negotiating. Stop telling yourself that tomorrow will be different. Make today different. Then wake up tomorrow. And do it again. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. Today I take action. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will stop waiting, start today, and build the future you keep saying you want.